In today's tech video, we are going to unbox this right here. This is the Nest Doorbell. Okay, now this Nest Doorbell here is the battery powered one. It's not the wired one. You get more flexibility whenever you do the battery powered doorbells. Unfortunately though, you do have to charge them about every 2.5 months according to what Google says the battery lasts on these. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what it looks like. Now this one here is the ash color battery. They do have this in a few different other colors, but I wanted to go with this one just because we have a white, the post that we're going to be putting on is white, and I wanted this to contrast from that white. Also, it shows here on the box that when you do hook it up, it'll glow right there. Some of the specifics with this is it includes intelligent alerts for people, packages, animals, and vehicles. And that kind of stuff just keeps getting smarter and smarter. So it's got 24/7 live view in HDR, and that's the main purpose that we are getting this for, is to be able to view. Also, see what's happening even in the dark. So it does have a night vision on this camera. So I think a lot of your cameras nowadays are coming out with that. HD talk and listen. So it's in high definition. All right, and just to look at the back side of this, there we go. On the inside of the box. Okay, just to take a look at some of the parts that are included. On the back side of this, you'll see where it's got some ports, and currently I'm charging it up. It does come with this cable here. I got it charging into a port here, but all you can do, or all you have to do, is plug it in USB-C, and then over here it's a USB. You just plug that into like a wall charger, kind of like what you would use on your cell phone. It comes with a decal here in case you want to remind people that this sleek device is a doorbell camera. This will help identify it. This gets mounted onto the back side of the doorbell. This item right here is kind of, if your doorbell, if you want it to be like off to the side a little bit, so it's an offset, as you can see how it looks like that. That way, if you want it angled just a little bit, it'll do that for you, which I probably will utilize that. This here are some wall anchors that help push it out a little bit. Those are optional. These are also optional. This is in case you are drilling in. They're wall anchors. This right here is a release tool. So you'll take this and then there's a slot here at the very top that you push in on that, and it'll release this doorbell from your bracket. So therefore you can charge this up, because you do have to charge this up from time to time because it is battery powered. And I believe that time is about 2.5 months according to the Google website is how long that battery will last. Here is some wires that you can hook this thing up to your doorbell that is already wired, but since I am going wirelessly, I will not be utilizing these. This right here are the mounting screws to screw this in. Now, some people have asked if you have to screw it in there, and the answer is no. You can get an adapter that'll let you hook onto this and attach it with a 3M adhesive instead of screwing in. So some people may be renting or something and they are not allowed to screw into maybe a frame, a door frame. That would be an option. So I'll link that adapter that's a 3M adhesive in the comments and in the description down below. But first thing you're going to want to do is plug this thing in there to get this thing fully charged before you set it up. When you do, it'll turn white, and then there will be a tone that'll sound, and then it'll start turning or blinking blue as it charges up. Okay, next thing that you're going to want to do is to download this app right there. That's the Google Home app. And then you'll just download that and go ahead and get an account set up if you have not already. Okay, after you have set up an account, immediately upon launching it, it automatically recognized my doorbell. I didn't even have to tap on anything like a plus symbol to add it to the account because there was power going to this. It was powered on, that it automatically discovered it. So that was kind of a nice feature. And then you just go to the set up the Nest Doorbell. You'll click on that and then just follow all the steps and the prompts to get it set up. Okay, when you click next on there, it'll confirm like the Wi-Fi or the home that you have it set up with And right now it's looking for the devices and it just now recognized it. It's asking, what are you setting up? And then you'll just tap on that doorbell there. Okay, now it's asking, what are you setting up? It wants to confirm if it's a battery or wired. This one is the battery, so we're going to go ahead and tap on that. All right, now scan the QR code. All right, so on the back side of your doorbell, there is a QR code, so then you'll just want to scan that. Okay, after you scan it, it'll confirm that there is a new Nest Doorbell and that it is battery powered, and then you'll click on continue. It'll ask you to agree to the agreement. Just click on agree. User guidelines. You'll have to scroll up, click on next. Privacy guidelines, just click on next. All right, it'll ask you if you want to improve the Nest Doorbell by sending and sharing stats and crash reports with Google to improve everyone's experience. I never do this, so I'm just going to click on no thanks. And then it's going to ask, do you have a Nest account? Nest or Google are tied in together. If you have a Nest account, migrate it to the Google in order to use it. So you'll either click no or yes on this. I'm just going to go ahead and click on no. All right, next it's going to ask supplemental Nest terms. This is the terms of service. You just click on agree. Then it's going to ask if you already have any of these devices already set up in your home. So it's just a matter of answering yes or no. I'm going to go ahead and click on no. Okay, now it's asking me to plug in the doorbell indoors. I'm already doing that currently. As you can see, I got it plugged in. It's it's plugged in wired into my hub. After that, you'll go ahead and click on next. Now it's preparing your device. Now this might take a little bit of time. It's connecting it to your Wi-Fi. Okay, and now we are connected and it's finishing up. All right, I just made a little chime. It's probably installing all of the new firmware that's needed for the camera. Okay, next it'll ask you to confirm where you're going to be placing this camera. So if it's a front door, it has a front door option, or it does give you an option to custom room name. So you can type in whatever name here you want. All right, once you do that, it'll start installing. Okay, next it's going to ask you what will your doorbell use for power. And it's either going to be battery or wired terminals like I had showed you guys earlier. And we're going to select battery and then click on next. Okay, next you're going to find a place for your doorbell here. It says the wide angle lens of your doorbell has a tall field of view. A height of 4 feet above the ground can help to see people and packages. So it does recommend to go up at least 4 feet. If there's a wall blocking one side of the view, consider using the enclosed wedge to angle your doorbell. And that's what this thing is here, the wedge. And then you go ahead and click on next. Okay, next it says to unplug your doorbell and bring it outside to check the live video footage. So as you can see right now, it is showing what it's looking at. It's looking at my mouse on my computer desk there. But that just kind of gives you a little glimpse of the clarity of this doorbell. But now it's up and working, so it's just a matter of taking this doorbell and mounting it on your door frame. And that's how you set up this Nest Doorbell, the battery edition. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and click a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I make tech videos all the time, and I'd love to have you back in the next one. Take care.